Hello everyone, this is Mouseman and welcome back to GM Gaming. This is a world tour of the Captain Corporation by Captain Jack of the Mindcrafters. This is a world tour. You can download this world. I'll include a link in the description to download the world. This is a modified version of the world. I will put the original and a modified version in the description. It is amazing. It is fully automatic. I'll tell you a little bit more when we get over there. So let's go follow some markers and let's get over there. You can see there's a ridiculous amount of entities on my minimap. Honestly, I'm not even sure what. Oh, X, come on. So I'm supposed to follow these waypoints over off in the distance. You may not use waypoints, I don't know. Next one, apparently. I don't know what Team C. Oh, I know what Team C is. Go to 2. Apparently, it's how the world load in same time. Okay. Whereas before we do anything direct. Yep, you can see it loading into my background. Welcome, Captain Corporation. This place is ridiculous. When I downloaded the world, it had some flaws in it. There were quite flaws. Now, oh, and sorry about FPS and everything like that. FPS is a sucker when it comes to recording. This runs on Tekkit Lite. Look at this, just looks really cool. Like, look at the symmetry of this place. This place is exceptionally symmetrical. There's a single block out of place, thanks to me. I checked this entire place over too many times. Let me fall. Let's use the built-in modular power sets. Electric fencing. Let's do a flyby. The world will load in. Come on. You can see some spoilers down there. Ooh. Some of these things I'm still under figuring out. There's just so much stuff. Okay, oh, that's a wall. I'm not used to this version. I played a later version of modular power suits, so the directional thing is still really weird to me. Let's start with going in. Press the button. Normally that gate is so much faster. But my FPS is destroyed. One of the first features I'm going to show off is, well, you got a gate. And in the first place, we have electric fencing, which does have an amazing particle effect on it. But, well, particles kill my FPS. So they're minimal. Yeah, you can see my FPS goes up because I'm not looking at the building, which is laggy. Got an electric fence. I mean, okay, come on, what good is that for? If you can just walk up and go, boop, go like, oh, you can just press a button and open and close the door. Here, like this. Let me show you. I'm spending way too much time on this, but let's go. Oh, look, I just broke into a top secret nuclear. Oh yeah, did I mention this is a nuclear power plant? I may or may not mention that. This is the Captain Corporation nuclear power plant. Has 4 core from 16 nukes, plus from 2 cores of breeder reactors, 2 per core. scrap production, 2 sets of them, UU matter production, breeder cells. It's ridiculous. And there's all my add-ons. Every little bit of lighting is all mine. Not every little bit. Anything that's in the maintenance area, which we'll see, spoiler, that is not mine. But everything else on the outside is mine. So here's the extra security feature. This is one of the first things. That's the last things I added. Booyah. How you gonna get through? Except broken textures. It's got a weird broken texture. It's a hard real texture. Like, I don't even I could break it and create it fast enough to get through it. Also got indicator lights, so you can basically go like, hurry up. You let someone, you open up the door, you say, get in the power plant, hurry. Shut that on, click away to encourage intruders, and click your button. Watch the door go up. And then they can't get in either. Ta-da! It's also great to keep mobs out. Being chased by a ton of creepers, they just died. Well, let's walk along here. So you got a fountain. This is an interesting fountain. Sorry about that. Got a beautiful pond. Let me fly above it. And if I can, yep, this is kind of funny. It's night vision. Night vision is great for working in tunnels. Not for here though. Beautiful, beautiful pond. And here comes the lag from all the operations that are going on right underneath us. Well, I guess we'll go inside. On all the stairs. I put stairs in here, too. Welcome to the inside. We got breeder assembly over there, and reactor assembly. And, before I forget about this part, either side, you can walk over here. Got an alarm box, that's another one of the things by me. Telling where to go, and one alarm boxes and a door. You could probably guess where we're heading into. This is the main viewing chamber for the nuclear reactors. Now, I am very sorry about the FPS. Something's been wrong with my computer over the past, like, week. I don't know what's wrong. I will fix it, and I will get us the better FPS that we all deserve. Honestly, I really deserve it. I deserve the good FPS. And, you know, I'm just pampering myself. Honestly, I'm fine with my current FPS. And I'm not recording. But people hate me for this, so yeah. We're gonna start with reactor assembly. Let's just walk down the stairs. First thing is, this is powered by a grid of solar. There's a solar. Let me tell you quick fast. This is all powered by the nukes. Force fields, I rewired them to power by the nukes. Everything is running on nukes. This lever, there's also a ridiculous HV solar array that if I just happen to pull this lever and leave it in the on position, I just activated a giant HV solar array and connected it up to the network. So now everything's going off HV solar arrays. I don't like that. I want this place to be nuke powered. It's self-sustaining. Reactor assembly doesn't do much. Mix copper plating. Mix copper. And then we make quad fuel rods. You can see the recipe. Oop, tap the key. Oh, I don't even know what key I pressed. Whatever, didn't make the lapis with the UU matter. Copper dust, UU matter, and scrap boxes. Oh. Oh, that's what I pressed. Too many chunk things in the game. We have, this makes sure whenever we get dual cells in the system, this will automatically force craft. It'll force craft to bring it back in. Quad. And whenever we have two uranium cells, it'll force craft dual. I'll go in here and force back in. I'm lagging all of a sudden because it's becoming. Maybe I should. Yeah, I'll flip mobs off later. With scrap box crafting, this is keep supplied 1,000 for these because that's what it takes to keep up with the demand for a single mass fabricator. And we'll walk. No, we won't walk. That's a spoil. There's a little hint for later. There's a zombie in here somewhere. It is making me angry. How'd you like that, zombie? Over here is constantly active. Wait, it's actually not that active, actually. Let's see what side it's on. This is breeder assembly. It has more machines, though. It makes coal dust. It makes... This does not craft these. It makes certain nerd-plated uranium cells, depleted isotope cells. See cobblestone. It makes coal dust. It makes copper plates. It makes more lapis, and you'll see why. It makes tin. And it shouldn't ever go below noon outside. We have, let's see. It's been a long time since I played these machines. I have tin crafting. I don't need a lot of it. This all does your uranium, except for this, which makes copper plating. Which is, yeah, that makes copper plating. Next, we're playing these two must be the uranium ones. Yeah, those do uranium, and the refined uranium. Coal dust right here. And this is all copper ingots, which you need a lot of. Another 4 scrap box on keep supplied crafters. We have a near depleted uranium cell production, near depleted isotope cell production. The same thing. Let me see. We'll head down here. We see. Next, we'll go to mass fab. Next we'll look at mass fabrication. Alright, let's look at UU and scrap. So this is our mass fabrication recycler room. See, we got 2 storage monitors down here for scrap. This one is definitely fuller. It's only got to get another 12 to reach its goal of 101k. We got a long time to go on the reader side, I think. Yeah, they're cut off right here. Those cables are separated. I'll show you what's down below, or down there. Yep, you can see stuff down there. You could see 2 missing cables that goes to scrap plants, but they cause me a ridiculous amount of lag. They're normally off because I don't need that much UU matter. And our auxiliary recycler panels used to be active. This would keep it going through the night. Now there's a UU recycler power switch. I just disconnected our UU and recycler production from the grid. We are no longer connected to the rest of the grid anymore. Now we are, and they're filled 100%. I will go in here, but let me warn you. Yeah, used to be levers here, dark cables, but this side's dark cable kept failing. Got a lot of cobblestone. Curious how far back I can go before I start the animation. Oh no, it's all fall. Oh, well that never happens. Ever. It's normally not off long enough. Well, yep, exceptionally symmetrical. We have recyclers down here. Yeah, there's not enough recyclers. I'm gonna put, well actually no, there's plenty of recyclers. It's just, I don't know. I don't think, sometimes it pumps out too much cobblestone. Sometimes it pumps out not enough cobblestone at a time. I swear these look different. I swear their textures are different. We may have just found a bug in the system. Haha. No, it says recycler. Interesting texture. These may be compressors. We know. Yep, the energy storage, they got some scrap in them because the ME system is disconnected. Let me fly. Oh, nope, you're not let me fly, thanks. Let's go down underneath really fast. This is maintenance right here. We call this Mr. Maintenance Room. It's not pretty, it's actually very pretty. It matches the rest of the building. There's our power storage right there. It's definitely turn off my boots so I can walk along. This is the solar panel input, and this is an output line. ME for this half output. Remember wireless access point is the other ME. This is what I'm talking about, pulls off the grid, and this pulls off the grid. You have, well, these weird looking square things here, and then of course we got another cable running off that way that should be painted red. Oh no, I actually may have flaw. I had a flaw. Oh no, oh no, the world's end now. I'm kidding with that. I'll fix that later. My little touch volume of it right now. For here is a first foot core. That's what runs front gate. And this, I don't know which one is which. This is wireless EU, actually. Because I'm gonna wirelessly send it. I have an energy bridge in the middle of all this, and HV consumers, and then BC producers, and this is just wireless MJ. And we're running back in the MJ era. Back before RF existed, just our current replacement. So yeah, this is a mostly technical build, which is why I love this build so much. It's amazing, and it looks nice because I'm not capable of making things look nice. We'll go look at that in just a second. I want to go look at something else first. No nuclear power plant's complete without the control room. Poof. So right here we got our array of switches. The nukes go on and off with this. This shuts off all the electronic signboards. I don't know why I had to do that. I just thought it would be cool. Why not? So all the signboards are controlled by this. Every single one of them. This switch, you're lucky you can't hear the alarms that go off. But this is annoying. This is a lockdown control. Now, it's not finished. Those signboards should not go off with this. I haven't gotten to that part yet. But all the nukes just went into a shutdown. They cannot be turned on. Like, look, they're still off right now. And ridiculously loud alarm goes through the entire building. It's a mechanical setup, which is the best. We also have lockdown, which is the same thing, except it's got a really quiet alarm you can only hear from on that platform. Yep, it's got an alarm underneath here that you can only hear from right here. Lucky me! It's really quiet. And this is just the main lockdown. Now, this right here is the logic room. This is crazy. Oh my god. Yeah. This is what I did in my free time. It looks like I had a lot of it, and that's true. I had way too much free time. And this does the force field fence around the whole wall. I have to shut off the electric fence. And keep the control in here. It's never supposed to go off anyway. This runs all the electronic... No, it's not working. Electronic signboards. This is the system that does all the lockdown for this half, lockdown for this half. There's a NOT gate right there, and there's another NOT gate on the other end to prevent things and stuff from happening. Piston right here. This wire triggers that alarm up top, that really fudging, annoying one. Sorry for the language, but I really hate that alarm. Which is triggered by this lockdown lever, and then repeater, and then repeater, and trigger the alarm right on the top of that block. This is AND gate. This is secret, so I'll show you that in just a second. Arrays for lockdown lever to turn on different frequencies, and this for alarm turn on lockdown. But some things, like sometimes some things will run with only with alarm, and all things run with alarm except for some things only run with this lever. Now crap, yeah, I need a frequency that one's pretty interesting. Let me give you an example. Crap is basically isolation. It's called deserted mode. But I would like to nickname it that. It makes this place look deserted. If I lock down, you're gonna see nothing bad happens. Flip that. The alarms shut off. Those force filters are down. Perimeter fence should shut down. The perimeter fence just went down. All reactors shut off. Reactor force fields on the breeders just shut off. Front gate force field just shut off. Even more stuff shut down. Underneath the floor right here near is an enemy dart cable. It connects this controller for the enemy systems up to the rest of the network, which is extensive. We just shut down the entire logistics system. We're basically... This is called crap. This is what you do when you want just to kill everything. If you want to just make it look like the place is never even finished, you want to call this an unfinished project. But really, this is a nuclear power plant. Now, there's one thing that does not shut off the Tesla coils, which you will see in just a second, or a minute, whichever you want to do. And then, to disable it, you just turn off one of these two levers. You're going to see the force fields spring back to life. Good. And all the force fields are going to turn themselves back on and regenerate, and we're still locked down. And now we're not. That's the feature. We have a universal charger right here, so you keep your armor charged. If I can, boots off. I could charge myself up right here, or I could put it in this ender chest, or I could put it in the ender pouch in my inventory. Also, another feature. I keep all the important stuff in here. Put it in this ender pouch. I have two wireless terminals. One says breeder and reactor. Reactor, I mean, like saying the reactor system. which is cool. Breeder immediately links me into the breeder system. And that is how I can, well, like doing maintenance, and I'm nowhere near a terminal. I can just use those. And ta-da, Insta terminal. Get back in my inventory. It's becoming dark again. I swear at that time noon is not doing anything for me. You also may notice MFSUs in the floor. They are charged by wireless power. And if the solar panel is not working, I can plug a cable from each of these into the MFSU and keep the reactors running. Like that one's struggling right there. But this one was having a fun time too. 2 blocks out. It's 5 glass fiber cables per one of these. And that is now stabilized. We are now joining wireless power active. Now that one's fluctuating. And then feeding off of our wireless power grid, which is now sucking in power. Oh, and I've changed configs for Tesseracts and everything. So we can't. That's how this works. I have configs changed a little bit. Also, we have 64 stationed for all the different kinds of items, plus an extra for any junk that goes in the system. This one had a lot of extra storage. My God, I hate the touchpad. Let's go look at some nuclear. Let's go look at some other stuff. This is power storage control room, I guess. This is how I turn on and off wireless power. I just turn off wireless power. This is really cool. If you need more power, just a little bit more power on your system, just a little bit, you press that button and there is a state cell behind there, and it'll power on the cyan reactor core for exactly a minute and then shut off. We have 5 HP charge benches with tons of energy storage, overclockers. Very large amounts of MFSUs. Turn up the brightness in my settings. This is all brightened up. This room was pretty gloomy. Blue electric charging bench, furnace, battery box, and a little behind the scenes too, where if you take out this right here, you can get behind the scenes and you can see lots of battery boxes and stuff that I honestly don't need. This is how I charge up the items in the chest. Everything in mine is charged. Universal charger. EV consumer. Power cable comes in, heads up. That runs up, I think, into... Where that goes, this goes there. That one runs up and into the machines and first the grid. This is where we make all our blue electric power. We got thermophiles that go way down there. And a lot of storage. You can hear my dog barking in the background. Mike, it's okay, buddy. It's alright. Someone's walking by. He gets all excited about that. He's not the smartest puppy in the world, but he's awesome. That's power storage. I hate my brightness like this, honestly. Moody is amazing to me. This is meant to be kind of dark. I'm so sorry. I'll do plus 50. I'm gonna yell that. My videos have been kind of dark recently. I'm gonna have to get used to playing like this. It's not that bad. Doesn't make this place as moody as I want it to be, though. just walk down here. Let's have breeder core A. It is off. And this room is way too bright. We have ME terminals, breeder ME shut off switch, which is pretty cool. This is for maintenance. It shuts off the ME system to the breeders. This does force field, main force fields. And if we turn that on, it's the orange lights will go out. And we can flip that switch and that switch. They'll come online. They've just been refilled. About 15 minutes is all they've ran so far. We have our remote thermal monitors that say if these even rise 1 degree, even a single degree, they will trigger the alarm circuit and shut down instantly. That's maintenance right there. Same thing. Breeder core B. ME shut off switch. I'll leave it on while they're running though, cause that could be screwed. That's a glitch. I'll fix that sooner or later. I just keep fixing it, and it just keeps laughing back at me in the face. These do output a very minimal amount of power. And all that power just goes to waste. We don't need any more power. Come on. Got 16 for 30 something. 4360 reactors, yeah. Pretty floor design too. And then there's a maintenance back here. Goes all the way around and into this door, which I just can't ever get through these button doors. Ooh, I'm also gonna have to fix that with the plastering. Yes, and stuff. That's really bad for explosions, but whatever. ME cables in general are bad for explosions. Just a containment field projector is bad for an explosion. This is a tubular force field projector, which is powered off of the nukes, which is like flipping out. I don't know why. We need a connector. Containment field. Like a core, it's just jacked up. There's a burst zone over top of us. There's a block and a transmitter and receiver. Whoops. LZH, condensate reactor coolant injector. Here's our LZH. Condenstators are our quad uranium cells and our depleted isotope cell, which just chugs along inside these and instantly gets replaced. The lag of recording is causing that to be slower breeding. A little less instant, but we're making quad cells by the quad cells. We have 4 of these. Emergency cutoff power supply. That runs back these. It keeps those running. That is also linked to wireless, I hope. We can look back there too. Behind the scenes. You have to follow my path exactly. Yes, these are linked into the wireless power. These are linked in. Let me see. Yep. This is just little mini circuits that trigger alarm and then lockdown shut off. And this is really trippy with the really bright brightness. Honestly, I'm honestly gonna have to switch back to moody. I hate brightness on high. Sorry if anyone doesn't like that. This is the reactor's main power line. It comes out of it. It splits over there. I love this little checkerboard pattern floor design with support frames in the middle. That looks really cool. Manual controls. Captain Jack style. Turn up the awesome. That's 16 nuclear reactors, but sadly I don't use the manual control to mess up the boards upstairs. And in case of emergency, break glass. Well, we'll press that button when we're done. I have no clue what it does. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. That's really not true. I do know exactly what it does. I've pressed it a few too many times. I like pressing that button so much. That was it for the insides. Let me show you some more stuff. This is our first field course. We've got first field core 1. First field core 2. Seems to always be active. We have a little hollow space right here. I don't know why. There's our viewing chamber. This is all just ringed around. There is the top, to be topmost area above all the reactors, reinforced glass. So a lot of reinforced stone and glass in this place. And a little hole inside the ball. You gotta test the coil I mentioned earlier. Well, I wasn't kidding about Tesla coil. Now, my FS is gonna drop because a lot of entities are now spawning in. It is on the wireless power. This is nowhere near enough power to stay in Tesla coil. We're gonna put an FSU on here just in case, because honestly, from my experiences, this cannot withstand. Yeah, you see it charging, but that's not enough power. The Tesla coil requires more. Yeah, we ran out of power a few times. These are all full. These all should be full. There's a few HV solar arrays there. And around here, and that's where we get all of our power for the Tesla coil. And of course, our little wireless power converter. And constantly 512. We're also sharing that power. So normally I try and leave that off. We've got lots of range upgrade. Oops, I slipped. Lots of range upgrades. Considering pushing out a row of speed. I have it programmed to do mob detection. That never. I'll get rid of that. And item detection, union, intersection. I replaced. This used to be the passive animal one. Honestly, I don't care about passive animals. They don't bother me. I care about items in the ground though. I hate them. Like, let's give you a demonstration. SK. Skilly spawner. Yeah. Empty disk. My caps lock key is on. You know what? That might have been the beeping I've been hearing for like the past 15 minutes. Just watch how the fast this works. Alright, we're just gonna spawn a ridiculous amount. That was so much fun. Now let's turn on the Tesla coil. I hit him with lightning. How many can we spawn before it'll kill all the ones that spawn? No, it's not as fast as it used to be. Yep, we're just gonna watch skeletons get hit with lightning. It's the best thing to watch ever. And there is not even a single item drop on the ground. It's Q, not W. Play. Wow, my throat is not giving me a good time today. I'm gonna leave that off. Should I leave it on? I don't know. I'll leave it on. What the heck? It's not like it's hurting anything. But the bad guys. But mobs. AKA Mr. Baddies. Kinda scares me that I'm getting mobs inside the building now. Because I spent a lot of time lighting the entire complex up. Just so I could remove ridiculous amount of speed upgrades and not affect it. I'm so glad my recording menu not stop. And then my caps lock is back off. It's just hold shift and fall down. Because it wasn't letting me do it the normal way. We'll leave that on. I'll keep it nighttime. I love this place at night. Looks so. Also, I forgot these two things. These two doors on each side are maintenance shafts. You can see right up. You can see the little thing that wraps around the side of the building. I never really noticed how awesome that looked. It's up and supports that. Yeah, those are MB cables down the middle. Found that out by digging a hole in the wall. Here's where it comes down from above. I don't even know it's that way. Oh, that's all the machines. This is our maintenance shaft right here. Let's see, Breeder Corp B. You can look down on it. You can go down the stairs we saw earlier. It's getting the maintenance shaft half the time. Some more wireless. Even the wireless is. Oh. There's no wireless access point cards. That's a shameful thing for me to do. Also, I changed the config on these. Yeah, I can now have a range of 128 blocks per thing. It's 2 per card. Thanks to my little skin. And you can do that too. Then this used to be iron bars. I changed this out to be reinforced glass, reinforced stone lining. Look inside there. You can see up into the pool, and then below that is the other hallway. They're stacked. If you look up just right, you can look up to there. Yep. So let's head up to the oops, mouse going crazy. Let's head up to the control room. See the recessed alarms. Let's turn on all the nukes really fast. And also, let me show you something. The nukes may be mad at me. I don't care if they're mad or not. Also, over there, I'll come back and show you that in just a minute. When we're over there, we have the breeder core shutdowns. This is one. These two equal one breeder. These two equal another breeder. They've been on for quite a while. Let's turn on all the nukes. They're perfectly safe now. They used to not be very safe. Used to never turn these on because of... Alright, I'll be right back. Sorry for that interruption. My parents got home. Where were we? Turn on all the reactors. Originally, the purple cores will not be filled or even active or ready to be filled up with uranium cells. I want you to... My world download is complete. It's got everything you'll need. The world is fully functional. It is going to be in survival. You're going to have to game mode creative. Because originally the world... This is part of the Mindcrafters Tekkit Lite server. If you did not know that, now you do. Let me show you an example of... This is so wasteful of power, but let me show you guys something. And I can waste power all I want. It's my rules. To get my armor off, I can show what the universal charger does. All my armor is down to 3. Because I was too heavy at the max. I couldn't run without my armor on. Couldn't fly. I was depending on the armor to even walk around. Which is why I just got rid of it. I was like, this is not worth it. Yep, this is really, really boring. You're watching lots of numbers flash across the screen. I think this is boring too. But it's all for the good of you guys. It's all for the good of you guys. So I can showcase something. Because my armor never drains, ever. I've got kinetic generators and solar generators making their maximum power. Just walking around makes me energy. Also, these drain way faster than they used to when I had the full maxed out batteries. Dump the rest of your energy. Oh no, all of my armor's out of power. Not to worry. Put the tool in there. Charger will start charging it. That one can do the full 5 million. Well, that was not supposed to happen. Neither would. Right. Yeah, I left my door open. And this may take a really long time. Going to take my helmet and also put it in here. Those charge really fast, and then we'll let the universal charger charge the rest of our armor up. So we'll just wait for that to get. Oh yeah, this is really slow. It's meant for the small charging, and we will be back when my armor is charged. Okay, all of our armor is charged. I'm experiencing a great deal of lag. Done. Boots back on. I can now move. Also, I have a little special something in my inventory for later. That'll be a spoiler for the next one of the next videos. Let's see. Our reactors are making 4360 times 16. I do not have a calculator, and I'm not doing that math. Yeah. We are, I also, had to go shut Tesla coil in between that because it was drawing too much power in from the system. It was drawing just an absurd amount of power in. And I could not produce enough power to keep up with it. So I had to kill it. I see a spider. Yeah, this is fun. This is why I'm supposed to play in brightness on bright mode. I don't know why my boots are draining. It's strange. And we just recharged these, didn't we? Huh? Silent. Oh, sorry if I go silent suddenly. I have a weird habit of silently thinking to myself about strange things going on. That's M, not N. I want to talk night. Before we end, here is a quick video clip that I forgot all about. So let me roll that footage really fast. Alright, and let's go down and press the emergency. This is emergency, case of emergency break glass. Oh yeah, I forgot all item entities get destroyed by the laser. Oops. Well, looks like I won't be forgetting that anymore. Kinda sucks how there's so many mobs around my base though. Yeah. Oh my god, what's happening? And this is the end of the Captain Corporation. Your voice sounds kind of funny, sorry, I was up late. Yep. Booyah. And welcome to the very center underneath the reactors. Let's move my screen. The last little bit of the Captain Corporation. If I had night vision on, this would look trippy. I can actually see that back wall. Never happens. So you can see It's pretty impressive. Made by Captain Jack himself. I give pretty much 99% credit to him. He designed this whole beautiful place. He gets like almost full, except for my modifications, he gets full credit. And a tinker table just for, yeah, this is a big room for just a tinker table. Now let's head back up the elevator and then that'll be it. Alright, time to take that elevator ride back up. Let's just slowly walk up the stairs. Now hopefully there's a slight delay when I press that button. That's weird. 1 second. Alright, one problem. From this world, elevator will not go up. You just gotta do this for a while. The elevator will not go back up. See, it's not possible to manually push the elevator back up. So let's just say that. Alright. Alright, I made it back up the elevator ride alive. You'll get that joke in just a second. Later. Footage. Okay. That is all for the Captain Corporation. Other will event there. I will put a world download link in the description. I gotta stop pressing that button. Actually, look at my keyboard. If you like this video, please leave a like. This is an awesome shot. Anyway, if you like this video, please leave a like. If you want to see more by me and my friends, subscribe. Leave a comment if you want to. If you want to, you can leave a comment. Suggestions for stuff. Twitter at GMGaming23. You know, the YouTube page. I will see. Well, I guess that's it. Yeah, I will see you all in the next video.